season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Adjustments now for this defense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks off the defender. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A direct snap. Breaks an open space. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to lead the chains. 1st down.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the 1st down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
The RPO caught to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Handoff from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
second down after the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. But a quick stop by the defense. He just chews, so it's 3rd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Crucial moment early in this national championship game. Can they convert on 3rd down in the red zone? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down and goal upcoming. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Big moment early in this national championship game. 3rd down and goal, trying to establish early momentum. Catch made by the tight end. The defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They're going to the air on the first play. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Ohio State. They strike first in this national title bout. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum at the scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
That run sets up a critical third down play. And they hand it off to the back. The Canes will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Canes. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him. They're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays in 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Breaking tackles.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
An important 3rd down play coming up. And there's the handoff. He breaks free. Powering through a tackle. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Keeping it on the ground here. Running through the tackle. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the 1st half of the national title.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The Canes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Point after, not right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Ah, here he goes. Past the 20. The 10. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
He's running out of time here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works. They move the 6, but going to the line here on first down now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Receiver grabs it. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march moves on. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Randall. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense needing to keep this drive From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pass is broken up nicely, but wait a second. There's a penalty marker on the field. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Now it's 2nd down here. Receiver in motion now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the same runner's got it again. First down, looking for more now. Comes out of bounds after another big game on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Also run out of bounds, close to the end zone.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense flexing real quick and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead. So you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The tackle on the PAT, it's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Takes it made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw over the middle. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Can he get back to the line of scrimmage?
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Here we go.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs.
22 more. 22 more.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the 2nd half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a fourth down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that previous play. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. The back's got it. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
They'll down this ball just outside the 30-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Looking to pass. It's Randall. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The Canes come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it.
Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. The thing that really stood out to me, the fourth quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a first down when you can. He does both here.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. It's another deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Grinding away with a running game. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
23, Miami, 22.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, and they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these four bursts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking for 6. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown